And at the end, he's like eating shit that's like less calories than I want to after a day of being sedentary. Where he's like, all right, I froze some moose stew. Or no, I got some moose ribs that I'm going to wrap in foil. And then he'll open it and be like, oh, I'm starving after this long day. And I'm like, 2 ribs? You brought 2 ribs? That's insane. I need 10 ribs just to have the motivation.
On the flip side, I learned about these guys on Reddit this week, and
Desert Island Survival.
I was borderline inspired by their fucking survival story. So these are known as the Tonga Castaways of 1965. So these 6 kids got bored and stole a boat and decided they were going to like sail to Australia or wherever they landed. Instead, they hit rough seas, bad weather. Their sails were ripped apart, and their what's the thing the rudder, I think, was ruined. And so they drifted for like a week, 8-10 days or something, living on rainwater they collected and trying to catch fish until they landed on a desert island that has almost nothing on it. What's that?
Atta Island, ATA.
Atta Island. And they lived there for, I believe, 15 months. During that time, these dudes didn't like waste away or like become weak and pathetic. They built a gym.
That
once they had become good enough fishermen that they had enough raw fish every day to just eat like savages, they built a bench press. Look, there's pictures of these dudes getting yoked. Keep in mind, look at the pictures of them. They're in that link right there. These are kids. These are teenagers. They've got pecs and like
Mother Trucker looks 30.
they do look old. Maybe that's all that sunlight, but that is so cool. They stored water in hollowed out tree trunks. Yeah. There were no pigs to dig up the wild taro, and so they had tons of wild taro, which I think is like a kind of a potato, right?
Do you think you could make a fire if you were in a deserted island?
Depends on the situation, but
what do I have?
If I had, all right, so here's what I need. Let me say that.
A island.
I need that dry kindling. I need that like a wheat field when it's just about to be harvested, crinkly grass. If I don't have that, then I can't start a fire.
Okay, I don't think there's much of that on tropical islands.
No, there's not. Maybe like coconut, like husk.
I was gonna say hairy. I was gonna call them pineapples, but they're actually called coconuts.
Yeah, use the hairy coconuts.
Yeah, but like that could perhaps be really good kindling.
I would use my own hair. Maybe I think that appeals to me. Like I think maybe I don't care what it smells like.
Not our biggest problem.
Trust me, I already stink if I'm making a fire on a desert island with my hair.
Oh, then, dude, I'm the ultimate fire starter. And you're, dude, we could clear out half of one of my butt cheeks.
Phil Taylor, and I'm like shaving your ass with a big Bowie knife.
I hate that this is true, but the testicle hair burns so well.
Oh,
it does. It's like thick and craggy. Do you ever do that? Like you see your own scrotum hair, and you're like, do you ever see your own like a scrotum hair, and you're like, how is it so thick?
No,
like it's like a thick. No, it's thicker than my head hair,
bro. That's insane. First of all,
it's like I
really want to see a picture.
It's girthy. It's a girthy hair. It's not quite like it's not like a beard hair level of thickness, but like.
You're telling me your balls are hairier than your fucking head?
No, not like total hairiness.
Like
not
below
even
your
close.
dick, do you just have another beard like that?
No. But like I'll like sometimes like when I haven't shaved in a while down there, and I like see sometimes there's like some testicle hairs where it's like that's a big boy, like that's a thick hair.
Well, look,
that's not head hair.
I'm not gonna pretend like I'm innocent in this, but not down there, no. But I'll get some ear hairs every now and then. I'll feel it, and I'll be like, ooh, it's ear hair. I'll pluck it, and it hurts, but the pain is so deep down my ear canal. It's like, holy shit. And I look, and that bitch will be like 2.5 inches long. It grew out of like my eardrum. It was deep down in there. And it like, I could tell like, damn it, that hurt inside my ear canal. I do have the ear hair. That's my genetic curse.
I don't have any ear hair.
I have
a lot of it.
Can I tell you about my curse?
What's your curse?
Same ear hair. but with an autistic son. So he'll be walking by and be like, "Hey, Dad, you have the longest hair." And I'm like, notify Guinness? He's like, maybe. I'll pluck it. You can't say no. He needs to pluck this. He won't be complete. His soul will be
I would love that in my
for
life.
the rest of time. And you love this in your life?
I would love that in my life. I've gotten multiple girlfriends to get in there and get after it.
So he plucks it unsuccessfly.
Shit. All right, never mind.
Second try. Then. Third try. Oh, that pain? We're building. Maybe the fourth try it comes out. It's like, oh my God.
I'm gonna start sweating thinking about this.
Me.
And you can't shut it down. He's bigger than you. It's like
nothing I can do.
Oh, still.
Yeah. Would he try and yank out my Ricky Martin eyebrow?
Dude,
they match.
A single
They're
one
very
that
close.
grows out instead of sideways, and he's always plucking it.
I would love to have someone to pluck every now and then.
But competent.
Competently, like it's very painful. Like especially the ones that are on that little dangly thing there. Like the ones that are like deep down in there, that doesn't really hurt that much. That's
what
like
dangly thing. What do you mean?
Yeah, the little bottom thing on your ear. I don't know what you call the little bottom of your ear thing.
Earlobe?
Your earlobe? You get hair on your earlobe?
Yeah.
That's
like
insane.
Not
you were making
Will
fun of me, and you have a hairy earlobe.
Like blonde, like
you.
wispy ones that just need to be gotten after. I'm gonna start waxing them for real.
That's wild.
Yeah,
I don't get a ton of nose hair, and I don't get a lot of ear hair. Or really, any.
I wouldn't say I compulsively pluck my nose hair, but I keep it clean in there. And if I'm not in prison, I definitely did. In prison, I was going a little nutty, and I would sit there and at night and pluck all my nose hairs out one night. I swear to God, I sat there.
You were really fucking losing your mind for a while.
Dude, I was plugging them out, and it was so I could hear there were so many. It was going. Like I could hear, and I was putting them on a little piece of paper I had, like against the wall. And in the morning, I woke up, and it looked like a wad of pubes. I had plucked so much nose hair out. But
it intimidated the other inmates. Like that guy's
terrified.
He's actually crazy. Like that.
That guy doesn't care about pain. That's
so
odd.
Let me tell
because
this ear hair or nose hair story. We're on the show, and Kyle's talking to Taylor. He's like, Taylor, sometimes I feel like an older brother, right? We pass down these tips, and he's telling you about this nose hair trimmer, right? And meanwhile, I'm just sitting here quietly watching Kyle tell Taylor how trimming your nose hairs helps you breathe better. It's better. It's cosmetically nicer, etc. Message fell on Taylor's deaf ears. He's not trimming his nose hairs. I'm over here silently soaking it up. I have been trimming my nose hairs based on that story for like 3 years now. I could go get the trimmer. It's right in the bathroom upstairs here. Hold on.
Is it that little? I bet it's that little circular one that you, dude. Like with nose hairs,
I also
once in a blue moon, I'll see like a hair that's like coming out of my nose.
I bought this baby off Amazon.
Oh,
you hear that?
That's exactly what I imagined.
Yeah.
There's another device for plucking them, and if you can imagine, it's like this: like two fingers go on it, and then your thumb goes underneath, and when you squeeze together, there's a spring that gets stretched. And you know when you stretch a spring, the coils come apart from one another. Well, you stick it in your nose, and then you press it, and the spring comes apart. And then when you release the spring, all those coils pinch every hair, and so you can yank out these huge tufts of hair at once. I have a lot of. I genuinely believe you can breathe better, and it's like cleaning the air filter on a car or having a cold air intake or something on a car. It's like more air coming in.
It's like this, but for masochists.
Yeah,
that's brutal. Every once in a while, I'll see like once in a blue moon, I'll see like a hair like looking in the mirror, and it's like that's like a hair starting to get to like the entrance of my nose, and it's a big one, and I'll just like use my fingers and rip that one out, and then that's about it.
No, I swear to God,
I'm hairy most places. I have a very normal amount of arm hair. I don't have fucking like Robin Williams arms. Very normal. I don't get hairy ears or hairy nose. My back's not hairy. I joke about it, but my ass isn't even hairy. My asshole's a fucking thicket, but other than that, it's not too hairy. I guess my legs are pretty hairy, but sometimes even I'll wear, like if I wear jeans a lot, it seems like it rubs my whole calf clean of the hair. And so like I'll still have hair on the front of my legs, but in the back is like almost clipped down.
My chest and belly have gotten hairier as I age, but it's not like super dark, but it's like I don't think it's bad. Like I look at it and I'm like, it's almost shadowing my abs, like in a positive way. Like this isn't.
Tim Allen.
Yeah. I feel
Oh.
bad for the lads out there who don't have full chest hair because it does help for exactly that reason. Makes you look a little more masculine, and then it also shades down over the pecs. Makes
Could I
them
get a
little more
merkin, like a
defined.
full chest merkin?
Nah, you either have it or you don't.
Shit. There's no
And
hair
you
club for men.
don't.
Can you imagine going to hair club for men?
What is
really
it?
want-
Minoxidil? I bet it would work.
Oh my god!
Oh, dude, like 8 years ago, you and
my
I.
entire torso and
Do you
soaking
remember
in
when
minoxidil.
I don't remember if Woody bought it too, but I remember Kyle told me to buy minoxidil or one of those pastes you rub on, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna put it on my beard, like to grow more beard. And then I got it, and I like look at the back of the bottle, and it's like, warning, don't fuck around with this. It's actually bad for you. And I was like, okay, that goes under the sink
Taylor
to never
scared
be.
me
I
off,
still
too.
have minoxidil
I
from like
still
7
have
years
it.
ago. Yeah.
Mm.
We
It's in a
bought
clean
so
little
much
box.
of it at once. It was like we bought
Never used
Amazon. We bought Amazon minoxidil, and it was like 9 bottles at a time or something. And
It was a bulk pack. We really committed. It was like $65.
We were going to do
and then we didn't use
minoxidil
it.
beards, and then but then, like you said, I remember exactly because I remember someone asked like, "Why you minoxidil?" I'm like, "Well, we were going to do beards, but Taylor says it causes autism. I don't know. He's in some mom. He's in this
That's
mom's group,
vaccine.
and they scared
He's
us
in
away
this
from
mom's
it.
Yeah. No, Kyle, I want to see you grow out the stash. I know you've said you
Oh.
can't do a
No,
beard,
it doesn't.
which
Nothing
is fair.
happens.
Yes,
Nothing
you do.
happens.
I can see on your face you would have a full mustache.
No. I would look like one of those Mayans.
This is 4 months.
No, I would look like one of those Mayan tribal boys, or a little bit like Larry David, or not Larry David, Larry Legend, fucking what's his name?
Larry Bird.
Kyle, I was going
Bird.
to ask, because it looks to me like you can grow a good mustache too. Is it possible that it's just not dark hair, that it comes in blonde or something?
That's half of it. That's
Yeah.
half of it. It's not that thick, and then it's not that dark at the same time. There's some gray hairs in there, and there's always been like blonde hairs in there. So it's not going to be a presentable mustache. Never going to have that Tom Selleck look. Unfortunately, I wish I'd be down. I would love to do like a beard off where we had it, but it would go nowhere. It would be very embarrassing, and I refuse to take part.
Woody would win. He's got that
Woody would win.
stylish that stylish gray area here. I don't
If
have
you
a
like
stylish
that.
gray
I used
stripe.
to have a pretty red beard that I thought looked pretty dope. It was like mixed brown and red, and I liked it. Now it's gray, and I'll go from 52 to 72 in a flash when I grow my beard out.
No, the gray is sick. That's
I like
cool.
it. I think you
Yeah.
look like the colonel in a video game, or like the grizzled sea captain with that beard in the video, like the one who knows about. Oh, you're not. Don't go to that cove. Oh no, sir. It'll rape you. Huge cocks, the Caribbean.
That's why I limp.
Oh, I almost forgot. All right, so forever ago, I guess